We're on the Klang River and Lindsay's Oyster Farm. We've been here for 35 years growing oysters. Myself, my wife, and I have 6 children. They've all been in the business at one stage. I've only got one left now, that's Jackson, who's in this program with me now. He's eventually going to take the oyster farm on.
My role within the business is, I guess you'd say I'm the manager. I keep an eye on things and make sure everything's running as it should be. The missus found an ad for the program on Facebook. She showed me it. Said, yeah, we need to get into this. And I spoke to mum and dad, and I didn't have to convince them. They were on board straight away. We applied for it. We had a Zoom meeting, and they asked us a few questions, what we wanted out of it, what we could see it being of benefit for us. And they got back to us and said congratulations.
Well, the Farm Business Resilience Program has been unbelievable from Jackson and myself. It's helped us with the financial side of it, giving us a little bit more initiative to take on tasks and progress a little bit more of the business than what we would have normally done.
So every fortnight we sat down in front of the computer and we spoke to Stuart, our coach, for an hour and a half sometimes, and just sort of nutted out what we need to do, where we need to go. I'd say getting the floating bags in the water would have probably been my biggest win.
So we primarily grow ours in rafts, which the oysters are suspended under them. But in other rivers, they're using a billow technique with floats on top.
I went down to a farm in Merimbula and spent a week down there working with them, and I saw the benefits of it and saw the best way to do it and how to do it. And I can just see that in the future, for us, it's going to be the way to go.
We have changed and we're starting to implement that system now, and it is going to change the business.
The younger ones are growing faster. The bigger ones are fattening earlier, faster, better. We've only sort of just trialled it at the moment, but I can see our harvest window going from about 4 to 5 months to probably 6 or 7 months. That's just driving profit and the bottom dollar in the end.
It probably would have happened, but it might have taken a little bit longer for me to implement it because it wasn't my idea.
For me, not being very business-minded or financially minded, I found that the biggest gain for me. Just going through spreadsheets and cash flow forecasts and just the money side of things was a big win for me. I think communication was a big thing. Me and Dad aren't the biggest communicators, and we've been pushed a lot to, talk more openly about, the business and where it's going and what we want. And
I would say to anybody that even had the slightest thought about getting into a coaching program to get in and do it. It's helped us so much in the last 12 months, and I can see benefits coming forever with it. And we will keep in contact with our coordinator because he's willing to help us all the way through.
I guess it just teaches you all about business, and you get financials, you get planning. Communication was a big part of it. I think it just brings all of business together, just simplifies things a bit for you. Anyone would see some benefit of it. It's been a big change for us just now, and even years to come. We'll still look back on stuff that we've learnt over this past 8-9 months. It'll all come in handy, it'll all help. So yeah, if you're thinking about it, definitely do it.
I can see Jackson is going to change a lot of things, and I know whatever he does will be a success. As far as I'm concerned, anybody that's running a business should have a look at this program because it has made such a difference to our business now, and it will make a big difference to it in the years to come.